Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. Today on your daily startup, I want to talk about paying attention to details and how that is the key. That's the key difference between genius and mediocrity. That ability to pay attention to details. At the end of this video, if you watch the video to the very end, I'm going to show you how you can improve your work right now by giving attention to details the way you ought to. Hello, friend. This is the voice of Ademola Morebise. Hello, friend. I believe strongly that whatever is worth doing well, is worth doing with consideration, right? I believe strongly that when we give more time to our work, we're able to come out on the other side with something that looks better. It pays for you to go into details. You have to engage and go into details. I believe that it is attention to details or lack of paying attention to details. That is one key difference between mediocrity and genius, right? Spending time, taking extra time to polish the work and make it really nice goes a long way, in the long term. Now, you might argue that, some people work fast and, they still do something really nice, even with a short time notice. The truth is that such a person, for you to attain mastery comes over time after you've paid attention to details for a long period of time. So you've done it over and over again, paying attention to details, obsessing over details, doing it well over and over again. That has become your second nature. That has become your first language to do that thing really well, right? I mean, it is ignorance for you to attempt to simplify something that you have not mastered. When you don't understand something from the basic, from the ground up, you don't understand the details, and you're trying to do it fast, you are likely going to do, you're likely going to make more mistakes and more errors, and it won't be so nice at the end of the day. But on the other hand, when you've taken your time to study, understand the details, understand the groundwork, how does this thing build up, how do the pieces fit together, how does it work? When you understand those basics, then you now try to simplify it. That's genius, because now you have the details in your subconscious mind already. You understand this thing, you know it inside and outside. So even though you are working faster now, you're still going to have the benefit of paying attention to details. So basically, when we start out in any field at all, right, we start out slow, we start out one step at a time, right? But over time, I believe we can always speed up. But the challenge is, by the time you're just getting into something for the first time and you're trying to simplify what you don't even know so well, at the end of the day, the work might not be so good. We need to understand that paying attention to details pays big, right? Because it helps us to put forward the best version of our work. And when we pay attention to details, we are able to, really, at the end of the day, when we pay attention to details, there's always a difference between something like that and if you do the same thing, but you're not paying attention to details. So you see some products, some production, some service being delivered, and you can see the gaps, like this thing was not well done. Right? It wasn't well done simply because whoever did it, have missed out on these things. And I believe when someone does something and say, wow, this is a genius piece of work, this is a masterpiece of work and all that. I mean, the big difference is just that this person has done well what others have done badly, what others have done in a crazy manner. But this is someone that has sat down, figured it out, and is able to do this thing consistently, do it really well over time. And that is the kind of output we have to strive for in these days. This is no longer 1925, whereby you are the only local champion in your street and whatever you say goes. Today the consumers are clients, they are sophisticated, they know what they want, and they have certain standards and certain requirements, right? And if we can't match those requirements, we're going to miss out. So the era of mediocrity is over. I believe now that if you are going to get a foot in the marketplace, you have to become really good at what you do. And that level of mastery will not come overnight. That level of mastery is going to come if you are able to patiently pay attention to details, put in the time, allow your time, put more time to what you are doing so that you can really get the best output. Over time, the more you do this, the better you become. So over time, you might require less time to prepare. That is not a given. I'm just saying that it could. Okay, over time you could require less time to prepare, but you must always have that willingness to lay a basic block for the things that you do. Don't be a quack a quack professional, right? A quack is someone that is trying to produce results at the level they've not trained for. Okay, so whatever it's going to take, we have to give it to it. Let's give it the time that is required in order for us to master all these things. So put them together, everything is there, it's playing fine together now, and you will see the quality of your work actually improve. So I believe strongly in my heart that the difference between mediocres and people that have mastered their profession is that willingness to take a step back, check out all the details, pay attention to all the minute details, and being willing to invest the time required to ensure that they make the best possible product, the best possible work at every point in time. Why don't you repeat after me this morning? Say, God daily loads me with benefits. I am bold and strong. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. My name is Ademola Morebise. Thank you so much for taking out time to check out this video. Remember, you can lead a formidable life. Have a great day.